Brodes Media.
Joel Embiid, defensively, meet me at the rim. James Harden, offensively, meet me at the three-point line in the corner. Jacking it up, baby. Wow. And I'm a bit disappointed because to this point, number one, there's been a lot of fans just basically ridiculing this team, saying that they're going to lose anyway in the second round, so there's no reason to buy in. There's no reason to live night to night with this squad. And shame on you. And it's so pathetic that we actually had to, today on the radio, say scratch the 27 of 33. Yeah, we said forget it. Even though they won 27 of 33 games entering the second half of the season, put that in the trash. Throw it away. We shouldn't have to do that, but do it. Tonight, the NBA tips off. Tonight, they're 0-0. Can we make a pact that you watch from this moment on and say, let me enjoy this basketball team who wins a lot of games, who has one of the best players in the league, elite force? Unfortunately, we're starting from ground zero. People still don't even in this city believe in Joel. Now, I find it to probably be a loud minority, but we took calls today saying, name me a great player who's never made the Eastern Conference before. You won't find one. Therefore, Joel Embiid isn't great. And I'm like, oh my God, we have to start there. Like, we have to start convincing people that Embiid knows how to play the game of basketball at an epic rate. Holy hell. Why did we get this way when it comes to Sixers basketball? I don't know. But here's what I do know. Normally, I've been doing Brodes Media stuff for years now. Normally, we break down every single Sixers game. This year, it's been a bit different, and I apologize for that. But with the other gig over at the Fanatic, with an Eagles Super Bowl run and a Phillies World Series run, it's been hard. It's been hard to fit in the time to break down a random game against the Pistons. I did it in doses when I felt necessary to discuss something after a nice window. Well, now it's time. Now we're here. Now we're looking at this backstretch. You got Boston on Saturday, and I'm going to be in the building, and I can't wait. It's going to be electric. It's time to dive into this team. And for them to start it off with those 4 final minutes, Tobias Harris after the air ball. That dude was ridiculous late. Doc Rivers using his challenge. When they called the charge, they called the offensive foul on Tobias. They went to the review. The Sixers won the challenge. Not utilizing an all-bench lineup in the second quarter after Desmond Bane went off. I thought at one point it was 21 points in the first quarter, but I think they retracted and went to 19. I don't know. I don't know if I heard the broadcast properly. Regardless if it was 21, 19, it was too many. And Embiid started off 0 for 6. So what do you know? The Sixers were on the other end of coming back from a double-digit lead and ruining a deficit. Or, I guess, ruining the other team's chances of winning when they were up big. And Memphis does have a lot of great players. Jaren Jackson Jr. is fun to watch. Ja Morant. But Embiid says no. Embiid in the paint. Good luck, dude. You're not going to beat me. And he did it. And Embiid wasn't even that good on the offensive side. He just bought in on the other end. And said, fine, not my best performance. And by the way, not his best performance is 27 points, 19 boards. He hit 27, 19, and 6. With 6 blocks. That's a bad day. That's what we label a Joel Embiid tougher night. Leadership from the big man. Wasn't his day early. Some illness. That's what the reports were before the normal shoot-around, before the game, that is. And there he goes. He put it on display. And it was outstanding. James Harden with the pass to Embiid when he had the big slam when the Wells Fargo Center lost its mind. P.J. Tucker with the huge offensive board to keep the possession alive. I I've been trying to tell you, P.J. Tucker will be appreciated. P.J. Tucker will do some things that won't be special, eye-popping Joel Embiid level stuff. James Harden fading away, step back threes. It won't be that. But when it matters, in big possessions, P.J. Tucker will be there. Whether it's small ball 5 or not, damn it, he will show up. There's times where it's frustrating because he doesn't take a wide open 3 and the ball gets kicked around a little bit. You know, it's irritating, no doubt. When the games matter most, P.J. Tucker will be here for you. I promise you that. You were still able to do this and accomplish your goal when Maxey had the game Maxey had, when Embiid had the game Embiid had. Seriously, you overcame a lot of adversity without, in my eyes, the MVP of the league being there on the offensive side of the floor. But other guys stepped up, and you ask a lot for Tobias. He's easy to rip because of the money he makes. But at the end of the day, what he's been asked to do since being here in Philadelphia is honestly absurd. We need you here. We need you there. You got to play this role. You got to play that role. Primary ball handlers changing every single damn season. It's been, but wait, it's not been in the playoffs in the fourth quarter. It was been all year long, but when we have to talk about the most important possessions of the year, he can't be there and he has to go stand in the dunker spot. He's so bad that Brooklyn is now putting him in the same spot as Furkan Korkmaz. That's what you had to deal with when you were in the playoffs. 4-on-5. He's not even playable anymore. That's what you had to overcome in the second round. And by the way, these second round games, the second round series, they were going to 7 games. You're losing deep in that series. If you don't think playing 4-on-5 is going to impact that, that's why it's hard for me to relate the previous seasons to this one. I don't care if they had second-round exits in previous years because I can't compare Marco Bellinelli and Ersan Ilyasova to this team. I can't compare Ben Simmons versus the Atlanta Hawks to this team. Yes, the organization as a whole has struggled to get over the hump. But just like any professional team, there's times where you just have to keep grinding. The Bucks kept grinding. The Bucks continued and continued and continued, and then they did it. They made improvements. Well, so did the Sixers, because James Harden right now is playing special basketball. The way he's facilitating is unreal. And helping Joel Embiid get to his spots. The two-man game, I'm in love. And we didn't have this version of James Harden last year because he wasn't healthy. And he also got thrown into the fire. Here's your team. Good luck.